type
Dude,
in.
what are you typing? Are you typing, hey there?
I'm typing in, hey there, welcome to Off Topic.
Hello, Internet.
You know?
Hello.
Hey, yo, I'm Mikey. This is Off Topic
Hey.
102. Thanks for watching.
Joyzy.
Thanks a lot.
This isn't Friday.
And it's not. I'm your host, Mikey, as previously mentioned. Joining me on this cast is Mikey's wife, Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
More E's.
Jeremy, Jack, and Ryan.
I'll tell you the story of Jeremy's fucking shitball morning.
Damn.
So, it was about half an hour before my alarm goes off. I'm like, sleeping. I'm like, having a dream. It's the greatest dream ever. And like, it's
This
the
has got
best thing.
I feel like we're missing graphics for
and
Jeremy's
it had to do with
shitball
the
morning.
All this, and then,
Put that in.
yeah, about 30 minutes before my alarm goes off, I hear this super fucking loud smash. Like I'm instantly woken up, and it's that thing where you wake up so quick that you're like,
wasn't very loud.
like you don't really know what
wasn't
happened.
loud
Wake up
enough.
throwing a right hook. Like,
It was like,
I tried.
yeah, it was so
Was it
quick.
like a smash, like something heavy getting broken, or like a pot breaking?
It was like a
Like
glass.
glass.
It was a
Okay.
glass
Oh,
sound.
a
God.
shatter.
Yes,
So
it
it
was
was shatter.
That was the neighborhood burglar.
And so the
woke
thing
up to
is,
like a psh.
and I'm like, I know I heard it, but since I was still asleep, I don't know where it came from. It was like I just know there was a noise, and now I'm awake.
Okay.
So,
you have the exclamation point
Could
over
be a
your head.
brick
You're
from
like,
the window.
and because I have cats, I'm like, it was a cat, right? It has to be. So I see
They are
cat.
well known to
I see
shatter.
Booker, I see Zipper, I see Booker, I see Scooter sleeping on my bed. I'm like, so it wasn't you guys. So I get up, and I'm like, now I just gotta check every room that has glass in it. So I'm like, first I look in the bathroom, nothing in there, and I was like, I bet it was my stream room, like my office where I stream, because I bet it was one of my lights. I had the big, like, fill lights.
Sure.
And they love to jump on it, like, I'm a cat, that looks like I could jump on it, even though it's made out of,
like a
like, fucking
tree shape.
piss and tissue
Yeah.
paper. Like, they just jump on it and it would fall over. So I look in there and I don't see anything. I'm like, I have no idea where they could have gone. Oh, there it is! And I walk in the kitchen, and Zipper had jumped up on the counter behind where I keep liquor bottles and knocked over 3 full bottles
Was that
of
Kahlua
liquor.
too?
It worse.
So-
He knocked over.
Baileys.
I don't know how he knocked all 3 of these over because first
drunk.
off, they were full. They're all completely filled. First, and they're all cats because they were like at the front. Mine are in the back where they're safe. First was a
They're
handle
your
of
wife's,
Fireball.
not the cat's.
Not
Just
yeah,
to
my wife's,
clarify.
not theirs.
Your
And
cat
she's not
didn't
even home
own
right
it.
now. She's in
Okay.
California, so I'm just dealing with this. Handle of Fireball. This is the first thing. The whole handle goes. A full thing of Bailey's hasn't been opened yet. That cap. And then when we went shopping for liquor the other day, because Kat wanted to buy something for Extra Life, she was like, "What is this bottle?" And she took it, and it was like lemon cheesecake liqueur or something.
Ew.
And
I
she's
think
like,
that
"Oh, it sounds so tasty."
delicious,
And I was
yeah.
like, "Get it, get it, if it sounds good." And Trevor came over and saw, like, we poured 2 shots of it, one for Kat, one for Trevor's girlfriend, and we were making jokes like, "Oh, that's going down slow." Like, "Oh, it looks like syrup." It was thick, like fucking thick, gross, smelled like fake cheesecake shit.
Oh, doesn't sound good anymore.
So the Baileys and that turn into a massive sentient blob, and then the Fireball went in and made it just liquidy enough to start running.
Oh, God.
And my first thought, as soon as I walk in, there's broken glass as the puddle. My first thought is like, it's going under the fridge! Like I was seeing it like seep under the fridge. So I ran through the puddle with the paper towels and shoved them under there, and then I took that photo and waddled back out. Now there's like blood in it because I just ran through it and put the paper towels on.
Jesus.
You maniac.
And I was like, it's under the fridge. It's like
I don't need
Just
feed.
move
it might have well been like
on
ant.
wheels.
It was like ant pheromones. Like I'm just going under there, and
Yeah, but they never find their way out.
right.
They'd be like,
And then like I see like Zipper, my fucking stupid animal, idiot orange cat, just looking at me in the next room, and I was just like, "You fucking asshole!" And I was like chasing him around with the squirt bottle, like yelling at him. So
blood
then
at him.
he's gone, and I remember when we crushed the fucking hot sauce bottle with the bowling ball,
Yep.
and I said to Gavin,
don't know
if
where
this
to
happened
start.
in my house, I don't even know how I would start with it. I looked at this puddle and I was like, this is my penance. This is like this is what happened.
I'm
because
glad
I
you
did
didn't
it.
call me.
I
You're
feel
like,
like-
what do I do?
You just grab a straw and it's an excuse for
That's
morning drinking.
I could think like also I felt
glass
sick.
in there.
Yeah.
It's,
I felt
it's a
sick
risky run.
because I was like I was getting cavities from what I was smelling. It was like the fake cheesecake plus like the Baileys, which was like a cinnamon Baileys. It was like all this
yeah.
like sugar, and so I was just like, what do I do? So I just tried to grab as many chunks of glass as I could, grab like 3 rolls of paper towels, and like used one roll to just try and I'd like throw it in, it would like eat it and like cover it again.
Yep.
And like I just tried, I got up as much as I could. I'm like covered in blood because I'm not putting gloves on. I'm just like, fuck it, and like throwing this up. And as I'm doing it, as I'm like lifting another pile of paper towels and like throwing them in the garbage can, like in a bag, I just like hear a noise outside. I'm like, oh, that's the garbage truck leaving. Like, there it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Like as I'm putting the shit in, because it was, you know, garbage morning. So that thing's gone. And like, once I managed to get up all the glass and like sop up the water, I'm walking through the kitchen. I've put shoes on now, I've learned. But it's like, like the stickiest, it like wouldn't release my foot. I had to like rip my foot off of each thing. So like, no, and the glass was so bad. It was in like 3 rooms.
Oh, yeah.
It hit
That
and it
shit
just
flies.
went.
Exploded.
You're
It went
gonna find
everywhere.
glass for the next week.
Yes, absolutely. And it's like just all over my kitchen, my dining room, like the room next, like that I don't use, next to the kitchen. It was just like everywhere. So I fucking grabbed the vacuum. I'm like, this will break my vacuum probably, but I have stopped caring. Like I need to get
I
this
mean, you
up.
got the big shards, right?
I got the big pieces,
Yeah, you're good.
so it's mostly the small
you're
ones.
good.
I mean, it didn't sound great because I mean, some of it was clear, and I'd be like, well, that was a larger one. Is it's like, like through the vacuum.
I mean, if you happened to suck up a bug, it would have been shredded.
Oh yeah, it was like a thing from Saw.
You threw
So
it in a
like I
blender.
suck all that up,
You must reach
and now I'm
inside the
thinking
vacuum
like,
to get the key.
I need to mop the floor. Like it's super sticky. I need to mop it up. I know we have a mop.
Somewhere.
No idea. Like, I don't have any clue where this mop is. Cat's mopped the floor a couple of times. I've never mopped the floor. And I was just like, I don't feel like looking for it. So I grabbed this bucket that I'm pretty sure is used for soaking feet. I think it's like whenever, like,
it a foot
if
spa?
Cat gets like a new pair of shoes and you get like a blister on the back of your foot sometimes if they like don't fit quite right. And she'll like put stuff in there so the blisters will go away.
This happens
Yeah.
Put her foot
often
in
enough
there.
that she has a dedicated
Yeah.
bucket.
Well, I think
a
her
woman.
parents had it and she took it
Yeah,
from them.
and
She
it's
stole
Ryan, you don't have a
my
shoe
foot
bucket?
foot spot clearly.
Yeah, but
looks
I
like
think
a foot
think her
spot,
parents
man.
got a legit foot spa,
Yeah.
like one of the electric one.
So you
like
use
fucking-
that as a mop.
we just got like a plastic bucket. So I got that, filled it with water. I was like, I don't know, I'll clean the floor with what?
You don't have just a bucket?
No.
Okay.
I was like, I'll just clean it with
To be fair, I don't
dish
think I have a
soap.
bucket either.
I just squirted dish soap in there, and then filled it with water, and then I was like, sponge. I just grabbed a sponge, and I was just on the floor of my kitchen doing this.
Why didn't you
over
text
and
Kat to ask where the mop was?
What's that?
Why did-
Because I
You
felt
wanna bother
bad
her?
because it's like 7 a.m., which means it's 5 a.m. in California.
Oh, okay.
And I know she's working like this week, so I was like, I don't want to wake her up. So I was just like, I'll do it with a sponge. Fuck it, I'll do it with a sponge. So I was just on my hands and
Yup.
using the sponge,
Oh,
trying to clean like all this, and I would literally just like clean it, dry it, and then go like, and like see if it's stuck there at all. And like, finally, when I got
just gone and bought a Skoomba. Come on.
when I got that
Right?
clean enough, then I had to feed the fuckers because it
Hey.
was time to feed them. Hey, it's Gavin
Gavin
Free.
free.
Like I love
And
you,
then,
Kat.
and then I like just felt sick after that because of the smell. Like the smell of the fake cheesecake sugar in the air was brutal. And I was like, well,
He's just getting a
I
drink.
guess I'll just go to work.
Are you
now.
sticking
And
around?
I came into work.
I brought him a chair just in
bunch of-
case.
And now I keep doing this, and I feel little pieces of glass.
But you don't smell
in my
like
hand
liquor,
still.
so that's good.
I mean, I
You do
normally
smell like
like
candy,
liquor.
though.
Yeah,
Usually you smell like an alcoholic liquor, not like.
Yeah.
not like sweet
trying-
liquor.
I'm trying
it
to lure
literally
kids
made me
in.
sick to my stomach to smell it. I was like, ugh.
What she does now too is though she's found, and it's the first thing I thought of, and Lindsay said it, is she does inward singing from like Tenacious D.
Inward.
Inward singing.
Okay.
Inward.
I was
Yeah.
pretty clear on that.
As opposed to outward. The opposite of
Yes.
outward.
Please put
Yeah.
in subtitles. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's,
she loves rap.
Yeah,
Just
She
all
does.
about it.
I'm like, Iris, you can't say the
Constantly.
words. When it gets to that part, you go, and then you just move on.
Yeah.
Right.
Best, best to learn that now. Best to learn that now.
Singing. She'll fucking sit there and scream. It's like she's discovered she can make noise at all times. Cause she'll be like,
She's gotta maximize.
She does it all the time now. She's like, I'm like, what are you doing? Stop doing that. And she's just like bouncing along.
Her
She
head
doesn't
starts
give a fuck.
spinning.
You told me a good story about her yesterday. Like she was groaning when you were walking by.
Oh yeah. It's anytime like babies like make any kind of sounds, it's funny. I'm sure Ryan can attest to this.
yeah.
It's like it's like funny, and also you're like, yeah, you did that. Like your body's working.
They're super
It's all
impressed with
good,
themselves every
you know?
time, too.
Yes.
One time, like,
Shut
you
up,
know,
kid. That wasn't a word.
She eats, and then like now I don't even burp her that much. I just sit her up, and she'll like just be like, "Wah," just on her own. I'm like, yeah. I was going to bed the other night. It was like a week ago. Lindsay was already sleeping, and Iris was in her crib, and I'm like turning the lights off and shit out in the loft area where I was playing video games. It's like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm walking through the hallway to get to her bedroom, and I hear her like fussing, like she's like in the middle of the night, and I was like, oh, maybe I should go check on her, make sure she's not like twisted up or like flipped around or whatever. And as I'm getting near the door, I just hear, and I was like, nice. And I just went to my bed. And I was just like, oh, you're trying to push a fart out. But it was just like dead quiet, 1:30 in the morning. You just hear. I was like, yes! Like, I laugh every time. Or when she's just like sitting there doing nothing, you go to pick her up, and you're like, it's just always funny. It's always funny. I love it. And move on.
Worms came out too.
And we have.
That was a good
Worms
one.
did come out. That was, everyone fucking loved Lindsay's homing missile
Yeah.
going into nowhere. That was fucking amazing.
The best was I saw a few comments that were like, Lindsay, like, it seems like she doesn't know what she's doing, but she totally plans this. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
she plans it.
Sure. Oh, talk about it, Michael.
Do it.
It's,
Talk about this.
Talk about
awesome
the store.
fucking ad read. We can swear during this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's ours.
Jeremy, it's fucking required.
I wanted to ask a few more questions about Extra Life,
Sure,
like what
go
people
ahead.
are doing and stuff like that. But first, something caught my attention. Lindsay, what happened there?
So I sat down at the table and I went, oh shit, there's blood on my hand. I don't know why. Like, you can see on my knuckle, there's like little red streaks.
Yeah.
So I went to the bathroom and like sometimes I get nosebleeds randomly. So I think that might be what happened. So that's why I kept doing this in the last couple shots. I think I'm okay, but I have no idea how this blood
I just
got
was
on my
throwing
hand.
and
Like,
it saw
don't know.
blood on
the
Lindsay's
knuckle.
hand.
I
And
don't-
I was like,
I have no idea how this
I
blood
don't
got
know.
so
on me.
mid-sip, I looked
All
at
right.
Lindsay and I went,
I was like,
she was
Now,
like,
Lindsay-
I'll tell you in a second.
You borrowed my key card. Am I
yeah.
accessory to anything now? Or
That's why I
Who's
needed it.
missing?
I don't want to pester people, but if James Buckley doesn't donate, he's a piece of
Oh,
shit.
he better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Going after
Asshole.
him.
He's kind of a piece of shit for not
Asshole.
being here.
That's
Yeah.
true. What
Or
is
just
that? We could probably
existing.
call him. What's he
Yeah.
doing? Let's
He's
text
been
him.
on 2 podcasts. You kind of work here at this point.
That's true. We can get him
Let's get him
on.
on. We'll get him here.
Again, I can't talk shit about James Buckley.
won't
Because in
get
the
him
back of my
Where's
mind, I'm like,
Gavin?
he's so nice.
He is
can't
so
do-
nice. He's like the nicest human.
We'll get
ever.
Gavin to text him, and he can jump
Fucking,
in.
really
it's, like Lindsay saw him in London, and it was like first time we've seen him since he was on the podcast a couple months ago. And like literally walking up to him, Lindsay's like, you know, oh, what's up, you piece of shit? You know, so like classic achievement hunter, like, hey, asshole. He was like, it's very nice to see you again, Lindsay. Lovely. It's been lovely to see you again.
I
And
literally
you're like,
came in the room and I went, who let this asshole in here? And he goes, Lindsay, oh, how's the baby? Are you okay? Jesus Christ.
Stop being so nice.
completely defeated you within seconds?
After off topic at RTX London, he was like,
I've never been out nice.
I went, it's
Reddit
like I
you.
went and talked to him and he's like, Jeremy, I just want to say, I'm so sorry if you didn't want to be on stage. I'm sorry I put you through
Yeah, I
that."
basically
And I was
just egged you on
It's
to come on
okay.
the podcast.
Like, it's all right, dude.
I have never met him.
Really?
Charming joke.
Great guy.
He's only been here in times when I have not.
What's
met
even,
I
I
met him-
met him once when he
it's
was
even
here
better
for
because
something.
he plays asshole
awesome.
characters.
Uh-huh.
So with actors, a lot of the time, I've found that they either are
No.
totally like their character. It's not really an act. They're just playing on like their personality and they heighten it for the character, or it's polar
Character
opposite.
actors.
Yeah. So James Buckley is polar opposite.
Nah,
It's
you're
like,
wrong.
Plays dickheads, total nice.
Nah, you're
person.
wrong. See, James
There's a
Buckley
deeper
is
level.
exactly. I feel like it's just like an Andrew Panton level, where it's like he's
Nothing can be done.
Canadian, he's the nicest guy in the
Just scratching the
world.
surface.
Then you get past that and you get into like the inner sanctum, and you're like, oh, you
I
are
see.
a piece of shit.
There it is.
See, if you want to
I'm
see people
guessing
who are
that's where James
accentuated with who they are, it's like, that's Alan. Like, Alan
Alan
Richardson.
Richardson?
Alan
Yeah.
Richardson's just like a weirdo.
Well, Alan Richardson in Blue Mountain State, it's like he's
Weirdo.
a dickhead. Alan Richardson in again. Blue
Alan's
Mountain State's
awesome.
Like,
Alan's
piece
great.
Of shit,
He's hilarious.
misogynistic asshole, and then in real life he's like, I love my family and God. And we're like,
I like.
But then he gets here and he's just like,
He's a maniac. He's a performer.
Yes, he
He's a
is.
performer. He's a fucking maniac. I love like if I never see Alan Richardson ever again, it's like it would suck, but like that that guy has like made such an impact on me. I feel like even Rooster Teeth slightly, you know, with like Laser Team and like the Extra Life that he showed up with the mac and cheese and all that shit.
We don't talk about that.
We were doing, we don't talk about that. We were doing the Let's Play reunion, and we had like a stupid fucking push-up thing. Me and you. It was like a push-up fucking contest. Someone,
Yeah.
Like, it was during like a Funhouse. I think it was like their podcast.
It was during like their
It
Dude
was when
Soup
you
or
laid
something.
on top of him, and I
Well,
got
that was at the
fan
well,
art.
that was the end. So it's like we're doing the push-up contest, and Jeremy beat me. So at the end, I just climbed on your back and screamed, "Be Alan Richson," because he did fucking push-ups
You're
with
like,
me on
do a
his back.
push-up with me. Like,
Yeah.
Alan did it. And I went, I'm not Alan.
Yeah, I was like, "Be Alan." He did it. He did it without breaking a fucking sweat. I think he
Yeah.
was sleeping while he was doing push-ups with me on his back. Meanwhile, Matt is like losing his fucking mind. We're in the middle of filming Laser Team 1, and Alan Richson's doing push-ups with me sitting on his back. Gavin kicked me in the fucking face that night when he cartwheeled, kicked me in the fucking
that's right.
head.
Yep.
And I had a black and blue again in the middle of filming the movie, so I'm just holding ice on my face the entire night. I had like 75 emails the next morning from like the entire
Was that during
production.
Twister?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Twister
yeah.
when he kicked me in the fucking head. just full on, like, he just fell, but he fell into the most perfect roundhouse kick ever.
Heel,
You could see
right
his-
in the- right in the
Yeah,
middle
it was the
of it.
side of his fucking heel. It's like swing, boof, right in my fucking face.
That was the Magic Carpet Ride episode 2, where I was being the Magic Carpet from Aladdin, and Mika sat on me as Aladdin, and we sang together.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what you're
I
talking
mean,
about.
Jack
but
was there,
that's-
but he probably blanked it out.
Yeah, there was a lot that happened.
If you ever watch that video of Gavin kicking you in the face too, it's really funny because it loses frames right
It
when the kick
loses frames
happens.
right as he kicks me in
Yeah,
the face.
so it's like you see him fall over, and then it freezes for a second, and then Michael's on the ground.
You see the foot coming towards me, and then the reel, and that's it. And it's like, it could have, that could have been like a fucking Men in Black there. Like, they
Yeah,
edited
yeah.
it and changed the
It's
narrative.
really similar to when
And
you
they were
slap
like,
Gavin.
edit,
Oh, yeah,
edit.
yeah.
When you slap Gavin, that too is like it
Was
loses
that the
frames.
year
It looks
before
so
That was,
hard.
that was my hand transporting
Yes, I
through
think so.
Yeah.
time and
Yeah.
space.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago, that Extra Life. Because last year was like the paintball stuff.
Ruby
2
is
years
5
ago
years
was the
old.
tasing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the year before that is
Alan.
when the...
That was Alan and LeVar Burton came on and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you read.
So
I realized they didn't turn the
that
lights
was those
on
two.
the
Yeah.
bar
Oh
today.
yeah, look at that. Really falling down.
Don't
those
worry
jobs.
about it.
Slack in
Oh my
there.
God.
Don't worry about
I
it.
realized if we
Sloppy fucker.
we got time for a post show
Start
and
the
then
podcast
eat
over.
pizza.
Yeah.
How do I?
Ryan, I'd say we have time to end
Just
this,
keep
get
pulling
the
on it.
pizza that's already here, and eat the pizza during
It's
the
already
post-show.
here? Is it here?
I've heard reports.
Oh, all right.
Allegedly.
No, post up. Come back here.
Well, we'll bring
Bring the pizza to the post show.
back to the post show.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
why I knew for the last 10 minutes there was pizza, and I didn't say anything.
Oh, you.
Because he would just leave.
Yeah, he would just leave.
All right. well,
Roosterteeth.com/extra life this weekend, please. Roosterteeth.com/extra life. Come buy shirts, buy pins, buy posters. Awesome.
Tune in for Who's Spas and anyway. All right, guys.
Cool.
See you
All right.
tomorrow, everyone.
Love y'all.
Pizza!
Family, get fisted like Elmo. Slap away the hands like hell no joke.